Tell them why you mad, folks. You're mad because I live in a trailer. You ain't never been broke before. So tonight, I'm finna show y'all people how to find property, right? And give you an update on the loan status, the loan situation. You dig? So the loan situation has gone down. Training is still free, but it's no longer $1,500 to get you $500,000 loan. It is now $500 to get you a $500,000 loan. Hey, don't blame it on me. That's how much the people charge. You feel me? This is how much they charge. As a matter of fact, that's how it goes. But here go how we're gonna do this, right? Okay, so I'm all ecstatic because instead of borrowing 500,000, now I can borrow $1 million. I can borrow more than $1 million if I want to. So I'm gonna show you how to find these properties, right? So you got these people on Craigslist, man, I want to buy a house. I'll buy your house fast. I'm looking at them, they're kind of interesting a little bit. Okay. So bam. So I looked on Zillow, popped in some criteria for Zillow. Matter of fact, it's right here. I'm gonna show you right here. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm gonna show you everything I do. Show you everything I do. It ain't as hard as you think it is. If it ever closed. Okay, here we go. Now, so I went to Zillow, went to my city, Fayetteville, North Carolina. You know what I mean? The original 2-6. Understand? Nah, I'm just playing. So I changed this criteria right here. Of course, you got to sign up. You know what I'm saying? Sign up and sign in. So I took the agents off because I get tired of agents. I get tired of dealing with agents. So I don't deal with them as often as I want, as I can, until I start getting some money. When I get some money, then I'll deal with some agents. Right now, I'm dealing with buy owner and new construction. Okay. So that's what I changed to all the shit to. I took the check marks off all that shit. And I went over here. I said, well, I ain't gonna deal with property over 200,000 right now. You know what I'm saying? Even though I can borrow $1 million, I'm only deal with a property that's under 200,000. Then I want three bedrooms. Bam, 3 bedrooms. And then only houses. I'm only looking at houses right now. I can look at all the rest of that stuff as soon as I get some money. But the easiest way to get the money is just to deal with a simple little house that you know people is gonna deal with and buy quickly. Okay, so I plugged all that in, got my $200,000 and under homes, 3 bedroom, for sale by owner, not by damn real estate agents. They get on my nerves. Okay, so they might not bother you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just you know, I just got like a prickish type attitude that they don't like. Okay, now, so I found a house I like, $50,000. I clicked on that. Bam, gave me the address right there. Then they showed me the frontage. They showed me the front of the house. Okay, once you see the front of the house, you want to see the inside of the house. Most of the time, they don't have the inside of the house on the pictures, but this one does. This one got a beat up kitchen. Oh, look at it now. Hold on, it done went too far. Okay, so we got a beat up kitchen right here. So, okay, I'm gonna explain everything. Don't worry. I'm gonna explain everything. Come on now, pop up. Oh, okay. Well, it's not zooming in for you. Oh, there you go. Okay, so that's the kitchen. That thing, look at that thing. Ooh wee, that is ugly. Look at that load on the floor. See, the great thing about this house, the walls. The walls look great. So even though this looks terrible and all that looks terrible, all you gotta do is throw all that in the garbage. So you're gonna take all this out, throw all that in the garbage. Then you're gonna put 4,000 in there. Boom, you just put 4,000 in there. Now it look good. Bam, $4,000 right there. That's the kitchen. You just add up the numbers. You just put 4,000 right there. See, look at these walls. They look great. Somebody done already came in there and tried to touch it up a little bit. Okay, that floor, you can keep that floor, polish it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of dusty right now. Polish that up. Then go to hallway, little small hallway. Bathroom, you got to throw paint everywhere. You got to put new fixtures in the bathrooms. The bathroom looks sickly. So you got to take this old tub out and put a standing shower in there with the glass on it. Standing shower with the glass. Put a seat in the shower so people can sit down if they want to. Okay. People don't do garden tubs anymore. People don't do them little tiny little 3-foot bathtub anymore. You gotta take all that out, put some real stuff in there. So bam, you just put 2,000 in each bathroom. So that's another 4,000. It's 2 baths. Okay. Just put 2,000 in each bathroom. That's 4,000 plus 2,000 plus 2,000 is 8,000. Then you add another 2,000 to paint everywhere, paint everything, and polish up that dusty floor, and all that. Put new doors in. You know what I'm saying? Look at that door. You gotta put new doors in everywhere. You gotta put new light fixtures up there. That's 2,000. So bam, now you just spent 10,000. All right, you got that. You just spent 10,000 fixing the house up. Now it look brand new, brand spanking new. Wow. Okay, but the house itself costs 50,000. See that? 50,000. You don't see them 5s and zeros? 50,000. What's 50,000 plus 10,000? You got it. 60,000. So now you just bought a property for 60,000. House worth 80,000. Easy. House worth 80,000. It's really worth 100,000, but you know what I'm saying. The location. So the location is kind of good though. Okay, because in this small town, it's kind of good. So now take a look at this. I'm going to show you how to get there. We just drove to the street, Green Meadow Drive. We just drove there. Okay, so now I gotta find what's the address again. The address is 6479. 64. Ooh, I'm driving. Woo wee! Look at me. I'm driving through the neighborhood. Look at these houses. See what we got here. Looking around. Uh-huh. More like walking because it goes kind of slow like this. When I'm walking through the neighborhood, jogging. Just taking a look at the neighborhood. Make sure it's not a war zone. Make sure you're not buying a house in a war zone. Buying a house in a war zone, you done already lost your money. Because ain't nobody gonna live in a war zone unless they renting. Now, renters do that. This thing got a mind of its own. Stop doing that. Okay. So let's drive down here and find the house. Turning around. This thing is truck. Moving on its own. Okay, I just came from that way. Got me spent around. I can't figure out where I'm at. Okay, I'm down trying to catch that mailman right there. He's driving and I'm jogging, so I don't think I'm being catch him. Okay, I done turned all the way around too far. All right, looking around, trying to find my house. I know you're around here somewhere. I know you're around here somewhere. So let me go. I think it's on this side over here. Okay, Green Meadow Road. Looking around. Is that it? Kind of looks like it. Let's see if that's it. No, that's not it. Okay. Let's go around here then. See if I see it. I need some better directions when I need it. Let me stop and ask for directions. $64.79. $64.79. Okay, it's in that corner over there. See that? My homeboy Google just told me that. Seen him on the side of the road and asked him, yo, where TJ stay? We stay right around the corner. Thanks. I owe him one. Told him I'd come see him. Okay, so I'm over here at TJ house. I think that's it. Is that what we're looking at? Let me take a closer look at it. Yep. Two of them beams. Okay. Yep, there you go. Now, I'm gonna stand right in front of the house for a second here. I want you to see how I'm getting this money. Uh-oh. There you go, making me dizzy again. Got some nice cars next door. All right. Now, I'm in front of the house that I want. Okay. Okay. So I found the house. I was just walking through the neighborhood to be sure that the neighborhood look kind of decent. You know what I'm saying? So it looks. I mean, it's small and all that, but that's what the person that you know what I'm saying, I'm looking for a house for specifically for somebody. So you know what I'm saying? So that's okay. As long as you find what they want, then you're good. You know what I'm saying? I can go to a big neighborhood and do the same thing. Big fancy neighborhood and do the same thing. But I just wanted to show you how, scope the neighborhood out. Now, I'm in front of the house. Okay, so yard needs a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? The roof is okay, so it looks like everybody else's roof. The white is okay, looks kind of decent. You know what I'm saying? The driveway could use a little trim to it and a little, sprucing up. So, you know, about this time next month, you're gonna see all that taking place. So this the beginning, you know what I'm saying? I had to find the property. All right. Now that I got the property, bam, I just spent 60,000 for the house, 50,000 for the title, and 10,000 to make it look brand new on the inside. So I might need to put another $1,000 into the yard to make it look good. So now you just spent 61,000. Okay, so I'm gonna sell it to my man for 90,000. Bam, that's 29,000 right there. On the spot, I just made 29,000. You don't see it? I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you, no problem. Okay, so now what I want to do here. First of all, I want to hope you guys had a wonderful, blessed Holy Ghost Day, Pentecost. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it says here. That's the clear as day. It says, Hebrews 13, let brotherly love continue. Be not forgetful to entertain strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unawares. Remember them that are in bonds, as bound with them, and them which suffer adversity, as being yourselves also in the body. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. See, you mad because I live in a trailer park. You mad? You covetous? You want to live here? Is that what you want to do? You covered in my trailer. See what I'm saying? And be content with such things as ye have. I sleep on a cot. I'm content. I'll sleep good on this cot. I'm finna sleep on a king size bed in 2 months. You gonna see? I'm gonna show it to you. No problem. With that 29,000, I'm gonna move to a nice little neighborhood, little small little house. I'm gonna rent for a while until I can afford my own house. You understand? And then I'm gonna get me a king size bed. I might buy a bed bigger than that, cause I just never been in a big bed before. For he has said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. See how I'm saying? When you do these things, the Heavenly Father will never leave thee nor forsake thee. So that we may boldly say, boldly, this ain't bragging. This is being bold and confident, and the Most High is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. That's the first rule of any game. Fear no man. Don't you understand that? Remember them which have the rule over you, who have spoken unto you the word of power, the word of the highest power, whose faith follow, considering the end of their conversation. See what I'm saying? It means that they're speaking deliberately. They're thinking before they speak with wisdom that came from the scriptures. Emmanuel Hamashiach of Nazareth, the same yesterday and today and forever. Be not carried about with diverse and strange doctrines. That's like the philosophies and stuff that I be hearing. For it is a good thing that the heart be established with grace, not with foods, which have not profited them that have been occupied therein. See how that works? We have an altar whereof they have no right to eat, which serve the tabernacle. For the bodies of those beasts whose blood is brought into the sanctuary by the high priest for sin are burned without the camp, outside of the camp. Wherefore Emmanuel also, that he might sanctify the people with his own blood, suffered without, outside of the gate. See that? Let us go forth therefore unto him outside of the camp, bearing his reproach. See, you in the camp. Sooner or later, you got to get outside of your camp. You'll figure it out. Once you figure out you can't be lying a lot. But you need that motivation and that discipline that the camp gives you, and your wife that the camp gives you. For here have we no continuing city, but we seek one to come. By him, therefore, let us offer the sacrifice of praise to the highest power continually. That is the fruit of our lips, giving thanks to his name. Name means reputation. You can pronounce it eloquently as you want to. I don't get mad when people mispronounce my name. My name is hard to be spoken. Go ahead, try to pronounce Emiel. Go ahead, I'll give you a second. Now you're gonna pronounce it wrong like everybody else in my entire life. So, I don't get mad. You just, you don't know how to read. So the Most High is infinitely smarter than us. So he understands you don't know how to read. So he ain't mad at you. You dumb. But to do good and to communicate, forget not. For with such sacrifices, God is well pleased. Obey them that have the rule over you, and submit yourselves. What version is this? KJV talking like that? For they watch for your souls, as they that must give account, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. See that? That's what people do that rule over you. They watch for your souls. They watch for your bodies to make sure your body is safe, as they that must give account, because they got to give an account for your body, that they may do it with joy and not with grief, for that is unprofitable for you. Pray for us, for we trust we have a good conscience in all things, willing to live honestly. See how real estate allows you to live honestly? See that? Stop selling drugs. Learn how to sell property. Learn how to buy and sell property. Learn how to get you Open up a corner store or Arab. Go open up an Arab store. Hey, but don't do like the Arabs do and sell drugs. Open up an Arab store. People will buy from you because you black. Don't you get it? But I beseech you, the rather to do this, that I may be restored to you sooner. See how that works? The Heavenly Father's gonna be come back to us sooner if we get legit honest money, willing to live honestly. Now the highest power of peace that brought again from the dead our Lord or our husband, or however that go, Lord Emmanuel, that great shepherd of the sheep, through the blood of the everlasting covenant, make you perfect in every good work to do his will, working in you that which is well pleasing in his sight, through Emmanuel Hamashiach of Nazareth, to whom be glory forever and ever. Amen. You see that? Okay, let me read the rest of this. This is a good one. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for sending me this message. And I beseech you, brethren, suffer the word of exhortation, for I have written a letter unto you in few words. Know ye that our brother Timothy is set at liberty, with whom, if he comes shortly, I will see you. No, man. Liberty don't mean you can do whatever you want to do, Mr. Christian. You're a hypocrite. You're not going, your current mind state, you're not going to do nothing. You're not going to make it. You got to be contrite and try very diligently and work to the end and strive to the end to be perfect. Salute all them that have the rule over you and all the saints. They of Italy salute you. Grace be with you all. Amen. Okay. So as you can see, I just made $29,000 right there in your face. You ain't know it. You ain't hear no cha-ching. You don't see me praying at the foot of my bed over some money on my bed. You don't see all that stuff. So you don't think I just made $29,000. You're confused. And I'm going to teach you how to do that so that you won't be confused anymore. Okay. Now I want to go here, go back here, show you something else. So I just found me a house with $50,000. I just put $10,000 into the house to make it the inside of the house look new. That's $60,000. I just sold it for $90,000. I just did it right in front of your face. I'm gonna show you evidence as this goes along. This is a process. You have to plan it. Once it's planned, you just see, you already know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You can figure out that future real easy. That's not being psychic or nothing. That's just knowing what you can do. If I say I'm about to go to the store and I have a car outside, or shoot, maybe maybe the store is a couple blocks from my house and I feel like walking, and I decide to go to the store, that ain't being psychic. You just know what you can do. So that's the same with this property. I know what I can do. So I just made myself $29,000 right there on the spot. All right, so you saw that where I clicked that, right? I clicked on the property, and then I went to the county. It's the same in your city, in your state. Every county got it. Every house, every piece of property in the county on record. Okay, so I'm looking at it, right? Boom, boom. I see the owners of the house, Daniel and Kiwi. So it said it appraised in 2003 for $82,000. Okay, so it's got all this other stuff, information about it that you don't know nothing about. This is the deed book and the deed page. So this, this shows you gotta have a transaction. You have to have all these transactions recorded to be sure, you know what I'm saying, that they can extort the right amount of money from you through taxes. All right. So, did I explain everything to you? No, I didn't. So now, what I'm gonna do with this property, right? All right, it's 50,000 to buy it. Okay, see that plain as day. I'll show you again. It's for sale by owner for $50,000, right there. Okay, so now, boom, I go to my lender. Hey man, what's up, man? I need $50,000. When? Right now. Okay. It's just that easy. Then you take but see, you're gonna tell your lender you need $60,000 because your kitchen alone is 4,000. You need a new floor, you need all new appliances, and you need all new cabinet space. Everything in here is trash, garbage. Nobody's gonna buy a house looking like that. So you're gonna put 4,000 in there automatically, and then you got to paint the entire inside of the house. That's $2,000. And then the bathrooms, you got to change you got to update the bathrooms. So that's just 2 bathrooms in here. It's 2 bathrooms. You see that? So you're gonna put standing walk-in showers with the glass in both bathrooms. That's $2,000 a piece. The showers themselves only cost $800 if you want a cheap. It costs $800. So then, but it's gonna cost somebody to install it for you $1,200. Okay, I'll be happy to do that if you're in my area. Then you gotta put new doors and you have to put new light fixtures everywhere because you gotta update the light fixtures. Okay, you got all that? Great. Now I just borrowed $60,000 from my man. He said no problem. So now I did this particular property. That's why we're looking at an ugly house. Because I did this particular property the right way. I found the buyer first. So there's many ways you can do that through advertising. It's just, you know what I'm saying, look for buyers. And then you just record all the buyers that you meet that introduce themselves to you. You got investors and then you got people who just want to move into a house. And they only move once every 20 years. So you mostly want to build a list of investors who buy, you know, one property every month. Some investors buy 10 properties a month. You know what I'm saying? The rich ones. So, a seasoned investor that's, you know, makes probably about what, $500,000 a year or something like that, or $300,000 a year. They buy one house every two months. You know what I'm saying? So they're not like people who just buy a house just to live in. But this particular property, this is for a friend of mine who just wants to move out of his house so he can live in another place. Okay, so I found this one right here for him. And this is in his price range, what he can afford, you know, through his credit and all the rest of that stuff. So when you get a 30-year fixed mortgage, of course you need credit. You're dealing with a cabal. You're dealing with the banks. You know what I'm saying? They're gangsters. So they want, you know what I'm saying? You got to have good credit. So that's what we got with this guy right here that I'm talking about. So I found him this house. This is only one of the choices, but I'm just showing you just one of the choices that I'm getting ready to show him. I just made $29,000 off this property. Easy. That's easy money. You know what I'm saying? Rewind the tape. Listen to it 100 times if you need to. Now, the way you get a loan from me is you hand me $500. I might not, I don't even know, man. I told my homeboy that I'm not even gonna charge people for the loan. You know what I'm saying? So that could be possible too. It just depends on how broke you are. If you're a broke person and got the expertise to do this, I might not charge you. But if you already make $40,000 a year and you want to learn how to do this, and you know what I'm saying, I'm sitting here training you for the scot free, the least you can do is pay me $500 to borrow $500,000. Don't you understand? I'm working my butt off for you because you don't know none of this stuff. And this stuff is very technical. You got to keep up with the law. You can't be going around breaking the law and you know what I'm saying, doing stuff how you want to do it. There's a process to this. So I'm done looking at this one, and this is one. Matter of fact, let me record this. No, here we go. Matter of fact, let me get somebody to call me about this. They'll call me tomorrow. So I'll pop this up. Okay. I want to show you as many steps to the process as possible. Pop this up. Okay, you see that? Get more information from Fat Esau, Ugly Esau, or the original Esau. Whichever one you want. I prefer the property owner. So I click the property owner and take Fat Esau off. Fat Esau it. So I want to talk directly to the property owner just because I just want to do it. Now I go down. That's my government name right there. That's my chattel slave property name, and the name my mother named me right there. So I put in my phone number. Go ahead, write down my phone number. Put it in your phone. Whatever you want to do, I don't care. Write down my social security number. It don't make none to me. You know what LifeLock is? I'm interested in this property address. I don't want no financing. I got financing. Got my own financing. I don't need you. They'll call you faster if you want financing though. That's funny. So then I hit that contact that. Bam. Took 2 seconds. I'm still lying on my cot right now. Y'all laughing. You're laughing. I ain't moved a muscle. I'm lying on my cot right now. I just made $29,000. You'll see. Takes a month for it to happen. Okay. So I'm gonna click off that because I want to find another property that I can share with my homeboy who wants to buy a property. Okay, so we look around, see, generally in this area, all you have to do is add 2 zeros to the square foot. Add 2 zeros to the square foot, right? This is 2,300 square feet. You add 2 zeros to that, and you got yourself 230,000. So this property should be worth roughly $230,000. Let me see if that's the case with this property. I don't know if that's the actual case with this property. Uh-oh. They're not showing me the county. There you go. County right there. Okay. The building, it says that it was appraised for $170,000 in 2003. Okay, but Zillow, which is smarter than 13 years ago, is more up to date says that it's worth close to 220,000, 222,000. But I say it's worth 230. But it's you can find that out whenever you do your comparables, which are called comps, which we call comps. They're comparables of you take the surrounding properties that have recently sold that are generally the same size as the property that you're looking at, right? And then you add them together, you get the average price per square foot, and you multiply that by the square footage of the property that you're looking at. So rewind that a couple times so you can understand that, no problem. So similar homes have sold for 200,000, 219,000, 208,000, 219,000. Okay, so let me take a look at this. See, I'm whipping out my calculator. I'm putting in these two numbers right here because I want to see something about this real quick. 222,000. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to put in 175,000 divided by 222,000 equals 78%. Okay, so this owner of this property is asking too much for us. That's a good price for the next man, but it's too expensive for us. So we got these two numbers. 175,000 is 78% or 79% of 222,000. So we're looking for a property that is 65% of the actual value of the property. Okay, so you'll figure out what that means whenever you get into training. But this house, I mean, looks really great. So I wish it was in our price range. You know what I'm saying? The average price range, but it's not enough leeway in there at all. So we got to skip this property. On to the next one. So you're trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to live in a house. Okay, same here. This property should be, add 2 zeros to 1,800 square feet, and you got 180,000, and it's selling for 105,000. So before I even look at the the house, before I even evaluate the house, I might as well crunch the numbers on it to be sure, so I won't waste time looking at a house that's out of my price range. So you got 105,000 divided by 180,000 equals 58%. See what I'm saying? So we found a house that's selling for less than 65% of its future value. Okay, and it looks clean. Okay, but you still got to change the bathroom. So I'm just glancing at it because these bathrooms don't work anymore. They don't sell houses anymore. Okay, so now I'm looking at the yard here, and this is the backyard. Okay, that can be closed in very easily for $4,000. This bathroom has $2,000. Let's see how many bathrooms we got in here. 2 baths. So you just you generally say 2,000 per bathroom. So that's 4,000. 4,000 plus 4,000 for this is 8,000. Because you don't have to close this in, but you want to. You want to close that in. Yeah. Okay, so now, so that's 8,000. Okay, you got a hood for the stove. Everything looks good, clean. So you don't have to do anything else to the house. So this is, you know what I'm saying? It's move-in ready as it is now. You don't have to change one thing in this house at all, and somebody will buy it. But it's best to um, update it because clean doesn't mean money. Clean doesn't mean somebody's gonna come along and buy it. It just, you know, it just means it's attractive for people enough for people to walk through and look at. But then when they walk through and look at it, nothing's gonna pop out in their mind to say, I definitely want this house. But if you got, see, this kitchen here, this pops out in their mind. They see this, you know what I'm saying, this hood, they see these things going on here, and that's gonna pop up and run, oh man, wow, great kitchen. Nice open floor plan. Wow, it's amazing. You see what I'm saying? So then, but then when they go to the bathroom, they're gonna say, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's nice. It's lovely. Okay." You see how it change up because they don't really care about the bathroom. So you gotta change it up. The bathroom needs to pop out just as well, just as great as the um at the kitchen. So I'm giving you the information for free. Now see this right here, when they walk outside, this is gonna be a problem because okay, you walking outside, it's all open, but it has the look of it should be closed in. Why is this not closed in? Because somebody has not taken the time to close it in. So they want to sit outside too, without the bugs. I mean, sometimes they just want to go outside and play with the bugs. But a lot of times you want to feel like you're outside, but you want to be in an enclosed area where there are no bugs at all. So you close that in for 4,000. Put 2,000 each bathroom, that's 8,000. So let me see if I stuck to my budget here. Add 8,000 to 105,000. Let me make sure this house is worth 180,000 first, because Zillow says it's only worth 115,000. 106,000 in 2003. Okay. All right. Take a look at some other numbers here. It's never sold higher than 120,000. Similar houses sold for 100,000. Uh-oh. This house might be out of our range too, because it's not giving me enough wiggle room. I want to make it 180,000, but it don't have to be 180,000. It don't have to be worth 180,000 if they choose to keep the price very low. You know what I'm saying? So when people take a look at this, even though you can make it worth 180,000 very easy, very simply, right? By closing in that space that I just showed you and putting in new bathrooms. Okay. So when you do that, this will be considered an extra room, which adds 20,000 to the value of the property. But that only brings it up to 130,000. So let me see here. All right, I got the property up to 130,000. Let me see if it's still in the price range. 8,000 plus 105,000 is 113,000 divided by 130,000 equals too much. 20,000, 135,000. Okay, 113 divided by 135,000. Too much. So this is out our price range too. So even though you can do that, So you got to look at, dozens and dozens of houses until you get the right numbers. The numbers, the numbers got to be right. They got to be right. Okay, so here's a very old house. That has the potential of 210,000. It might be too high. I'm looking at it already. So you want to save as much time as you can and go to properties that it's going to give you a return on your investment. Bingham Drive. Oh, yeah. The house is $20,000. It must be in an auction or something. Ain't no way. Okay, you need a new roof. I see that already. You need new soffits, awning. Let's take a look at the inside here. Need a new garage door. Need a new back door. 2, 3 back doors. Look at that. A burn problem. Ew. That's disgusting. They selling it dirt cheap. I see why. I see why now. You run into things like this, but they'll never in their life sell this property. So what they need to do is pay somebody $5,000 to put the property in their name, because they still steady paying taxes on it every month. I offered a man that one time, and he still owns the burn property that he tried to sell me, and he's still paying taxes on it. So he's just wasting his money. I told him to give me $5,000 and I'll put the property in my name. Yeah, this joint is defeated. So you have to claim your time, claim your inheritance, claim your time back. Ain't no use looking at it anymore. I didn't drive to the house. Saved myself 30-minute drive right there. I'm looking at all the properties right here. I'm still lying on my cot that you're laughing about. All right, 68,000 for a 4-bedroom. Let's take a look at this. He's not loading. Well, hurry up and load. See, now you're talking my type of numbers. Okay. Outside grass looks very dumb, so you got to change that to the green grass. Nobody likes brown grass. Hey, look at that. Let me see. What is this? Is that supposed to be a kitchen or something? I don't know. But you're going to have to come in here and fix this joker up, boy. Look at that. 2-car garage. That'll work. Kitchen looks despicable. The house is cracking. Down in the middle. Look at that. What in the world? That's why it's selling so low. See, these people around here just be trying to beat people over the head. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to price their property. It's crazy, man. That's why their properties never sell. Look at it. Look at this right here. This is about how many? Let me look at it. 53, 59, 59 properties. 59 properties. And this is very This is a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Limited. Uh, the way I'm looking at this is very narrow search. You know what I'm saying? It's really over 1,000 properties, well over 1,000 properties, like 1,100 properties for sale right now, under 200,000 that have 3 bedrooms or less. You think these houses be selling? Man, we still, oh yeah, I cut grass too. We still cutting the grass of 3, 4 properties of the man we went over there a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, something like that. And them demolished the inside of his house, took all his stuff to the dump so that the artisans can come in and fix the house up. Okay. We still cutting this man houses to this day. 4, 5 different houses that he owns. Ain't nobody buying these houses because you're not pricing them right. That's why I'm gonna teach you how to price them right. You know what I'm saying? Doing some dumb stuff. But then again, on the flip side, when you do everything properly, recently sold 2,100 houses recently sold. 2,100 houses have recently sold. See what I'm saying? So you got dumb people in the game, and then you got intelligent people in the game who know how to sell the houses. And I'm gonna show you how to sell them. I'm gonna show you how to buy them. I'm gonna show you how to fix them up. I'm gonna show you how to sell them. I'm gonna show you how to get the loan. I'm gonna show you how to pay the loan back. I'm gonna show you how to record all your information so that you don't get hit up by the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, for borrowing money in your state. I'm gonna show you how to get to do your taxes. I'm gonna show you how to uh, put a corporation with the Secretary of State. I'm gonna show you how to look the properties up at the county. I'm gonna show you how to go to the house and evaluate how much it's gonna cost to fix the property up. I'm gonna show you how to do everything from A to Z. I'm talking about anything you need to know about everything. You're gonna know it. And then you can do it just as easy as I did. I went over here and said, man, bam, I just made $29,000. But you didn't see me do it. You didn't see me make it because you don't know what I just did. You don't even know the process that's going through my mind to even make that statement. So, but you're gonna learn when you get enrolled in this free real estate training, because it ain't hard to learn at all. Okay. So now that's that on the real estate training. I guess I'm done for the night. And this process, I'm gonna show you the rest of this process. You know, because I just said I made 29,000, and so I'm thinking about going with that property. But I'm gonna look at many other properties all week. Look at many other properties all week long, right? And then I'm gonna decide on which property works best for him and me, and then I'm gonna pick one of the properties. And if I pick a new property, then I'll show you that too as well. And then when I get the loan, I'm gonna show you that process of me applying for the loan and all of that stuff. And then when I get the loan and go through the steps of the appraisal and the inspection and fixing up the property, throwing out all that old stuff that was in the house that I showed you in the kitchen, and then remodeling the kitchen and remodeling the bathroom. I'm gonna show you all those steps, and you know what I'm saying, as much as I can, and dusting up that dirty floor and etc. I'm gonna just show you every step that I can in this process on these Google Hangouts. And then that way, when you see it, you say, hey, that might be something I could do that. You know, it's not as hard as it That's not as hard as I thought it was. And then we'll just go from there. All right. Shalom.